match our outfits, by the way. We have gray and white.
Today
this
on
is
Home
Sansa,
and Family,
and this
we're
is Brienne,
over the moon
and Brienne
for
is
Jessica
matching
Loud,
Orly.
star
may or
of the
may
new
not have
Hallmark
traded
Channel movie,
so that
Over
we
the
can
Moon
match
and
our
Love.
outfits.
I was crying happy tears in my trailer every single day.
And Paige has a chic DIY to help your kitties really get the hang of cat naps.
This is perfect for the middle.
Always the easiest
Then the secret to this deliciously tart apple pie might be hiding right in your front yard. I had no idea these could taste so good.
They end up doing their own thing.
Plus, wake up your skincare routine with Kim's beauty DIYs.
You are not going to believe how soft this is going to make your skin.
They can keep each other company perfectly. So I would highly, highly suggest getting them. And they're very snuggly. They do like this. They were getting a little squirmy because they're kitties, but they like
Good morning and
I put a
welcome
really
to
delicious
Home and
conditioner
Family,
on this
everyone.
morning.
We're so
I
excited
can't
that
blame
you're waking up
I
with
do
us
have
this
to
morning
say they're
every
the
morning.
best
We love that because you know what?
beauticians.
It's such
And
a
you can
great
find
way to
these
start the day.
two, at
Right here,
Care
right now. But I got to be
Rescue
honest.
LA,
My day
here in
really
the Los
starts
Angeles
when my
area.
dog Red
Again,
comes
they're
and nuzzles
5
his
months old.
nose
Their
into my
names are
face at 5 in the
Sansa
morning because he knows
and
it's time to eat.
Brienne, and you can go
That's
to
the real start.
I think Red is nuzzling his nose
and, you know,
in your
kittens
neck
are
because he
always the
loves
ones
you. He
that
might be
go
hungry,
right
yes,
away.
this is
People
true.
want kittens
But
so
dogs
badly.
love us
But once they're a little
unconditionally.
older,
I mean,
like
honestly, you
5
can walk
months
out of the
and they're a
room
little bit
and come
bigger,
back 2 minutes
people
later, and it's
forget
like you've been
about them.
gone
So
for 2
please
years. They're
The
so
best
cute.
feeling. It's so true. And I grew up with cats, so I love cats too. But there's just something special about dogs in my life. So for me, I kind of consider myself a bit of a dog person right now. What about you?
It's hard. I know there's a big divide between dog people and cat people, but having been here for so long, I came here as a dog person, but now I love cats as well. But yeah, I grew up with dogs too. Something's very special about them to me.
We love all animals here in this house, that is for sure. But there does seem to be, like you mentioned, a great divide between dog lovers and cat lovers out there. And Debbie, I read this really great article I want to share with you. I want to share everyone at home. As a proclaimed dog lover, I want to get your take on this as well. Okay. Now, we get that cats have a bad reputation as far as being a little bit aloof,
right.
You know, a little bit maybe more than dogs. But I read a new study by Oregon State University actually found that cats bond with humans in a very similar way to dogs and infants.
Interesting. Oh my goodness,
in this new study, it found that when cats and kittens are put in a new environment with their pet parents, about 65% of the cats exhibit what they call secure attachment behavior. This is where the cat chooses to interact with their human, displays less anxiety, heart rate calms down a little bit, and this percentage is on par with babies and even slightly higher than dogs. So,
wow.
This kind of begs the ultimate question: are dogs man's best friend or cats? I don't know.
Do you know what it is? Cats have a different approach to love than dogs do. Dogs are kind of like, oh, I love you regardless. Cats make you earn their love.
Well, if that's the dog impression, what's the cat impression?
I love you when I'm ready.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Cats are a little more regal. So, I mean, that's really interesting to know.
Isn't that interesting?
I like that. It's like comparing apples and oranges. They're just different
They're a little more
creatures.
independent, but they have that love connection more than maybe we thought.
And I think somebody who could probably solve this mystery for us once and for all is our pet rescue expert, Larissa, who knows all about cats and dogs. What do you think, Larissa?
I think it's amazing, and I think it's absolutely true. Cats, as you said, are regal, and they're very intuitive. Dogs are fun, and they're bouncy and jumpy, but cats are very, very intuitive, and they just kind of hit a different place in your brain, and obviously their brain waves, you know, hit a different place when it comes to attaching to us.
Right.
So I like that a lot.
Exactly.
Right. Who are those two little munchkins you have over there?
Oh my gosh, the sweetest.
They match our outfits, by the way. We have gray and white. This is Sansa, and this is Brienne, and Brienne is matching Orly.
We may or may not have traded so that we could match our outfits.
Yes. And now these two babies were named after the Game of Thrones characters, and they are 5 months old. They are sisters, and they're bonded. So that means they do have to go to a home together. It's not always the easiest to find somebody who wants to take 2 cats, but believe it or not, they're actually easier to take care of when you have 2, because they end up doing their own thing and being friends with each other. So you don't have to worry if you have to be at work all day or if you're, running out to do some errands. They can keep each other company perfectly. So I would highly, highly suggest getting 2 kitties. And they're very snuggly. They do like just kind of sitting in your lap like these two are doing. They were getting a little squirmy because they're kitties, but they like your hair, Orly.
I put a really delicious conditioner on this morning. I can't blame her.
I do have to say they're the best beauticians. And you can find these two at Care Rescue LA here in the Los Angeles area. Again, they are 5 months old. Their names are Sansa and Brienne. and you can go to carerescuela.org for more information. And you know, kittens are always the ones that go right away. People want kittens so badly. But once they're a little older, like 5 months, and they're a little bit bigger, people forget about them. So please rescue a baby like this, even though they're a little bit bigger. You can certainly find your adoption ever after with these two, or go to a rescue or shelter near you to find an adoption ever after in your area. I think you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, both of you.
Orly, I think you might be a cat person.
I'm just saying.
Debbie, can I tell you, she makes me feel more regal. The way that you smoke, I feel like I'll be talking like that for the rest of the day.
Maybe you should keep her around. Thank you so much, guys. Paige's here too with us. Paige, do I even need to ask you how you feel about those two?
I'm so jealous right now. I'm at the mailbox wall and I can see them with the kitties not far away. So definitely save a little love for me, because as soon as I'm done here, I'm running over there and getting some love.
And I know kitties are so special to you, Paigey.
Oh my gosh, yes. Kitties are my life. I got my first cat when I was 7. And I think I've had 20 since, so whoops. But let's see who sent us mail today. This one says, merci, gracias, danke. It says thank you. This card is from Faye Prickett in Cecil, Alabama. Dear Paige, I watched you make a wonderful tire swing on the show, and I knew I had to have it. Luckily, my husband is very handy and made me one. I just love it. Thank you for this project and everything else you do. I enjoy watching Home and Family so much. It's how I start my day every day. Thanks again, Faye. Oh, Faye, look at yours. Yours is all souped up and pink and cute, and it looks like you're having so much fun. So I'm jealous of the cats. I'm jealous of you. It's that kind of day. I think I need to get myself some kitty love. So while I do that, I want to make sure that you guys keep writing us and giving us these letters, because we love hearing from you.
Oh my goodness, Paigey, that is so cute. And Faye, what a great tire swing. You guys look like you were having fun too.
Listen, you give me a tire swing, I'm going to take it and enjoy it.
Who's not gonna? I love that. Thank you, Paigey. Meanwhile, our first guest is the star, the writer, and executive producer of the Hallmark Channel original movie Over the Moon in Love, and we love having her here. We are always over the moon when we see her. Welcome back, Jessica Lowndes. Welcome back, Jessica.
Welcome, Jessica. Great to see you.
Great to see you, too.
you guys.
What a cute movie.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. You should be so proud of this.
I really am. It was such a gratifying experience.
And you wore so many different hats.
A lot of hats. That's for sure.
Juggling a lot.
Yeah,
One of those hats was playing Brooklyn, the matchmaker.
Yes.
Who does a really great job at matchmaking. Maybe things get a little complicated for herself when someone from her past happens to walk into her present. Tell us what happened.
Yes. Devin Knight was her best friend from high school, and they have since lost touch, and then he ends up coming back into her life, and she sets him up with somebody else. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen Cyrano de Bergerac, but it was this play.
Yes, of course.
That I saw in high school, and I fell in love with the whole premise. Oh. So it's a modern take on that, set in a world of matchmaking and dating apps.
Oh, sweet.
And I couldn't write a script without adding some sort of musical element, too. So there's a whole musical twist, and Wes Brown's character is a singer, so that was really fun for me. I got to write all the original music for it. So
yeah, and he's a great singer.
He's so good, and I'd worked with him on 90210, and he's just such a great guy and such an amazing human and such a team player. I literally told him I was dressing him like a dork in all the high school scenes, and he's like, let's do it. I'm game.
It's the best.
Yeah, I'm really, really proud of it, and it was one of those experiences that was hard, like to actually see it get made. There were days where I didn't know if it was going to happen. And every time I was told that maybe it wasn't going to happen or there were so many moving parts, it was insane. I would literally go online and find an outfit that I wanted my character to wear in a certain scene. And people would be like, Jessica, the movie might not be happening. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's going to happen, and I'm going to wear this outfit. And then when it actually got made, I wore those outfits.
Right.
It's the power of the mind.
It is.
Exactly.
Putting out the power of the mind, putting it out there.
Right. Vision boards.
And I'm glad it did, because like Debbie said, it's such a sweet movie. You're doing such great work out there. And we got a little clip here. This is a clip where Brooklyn and Devin are kind of going through the yearbook, their old yearbook.
Awesome.
And it might just be the start of some feelings coming back. Let's take a look.
Okay, great.
Why do you have that out? Our high school yearbook?
I was just cleaning my closet and found it. Didn't even know I still had it.
Right. No, why did I look like that?
Come on, it's not that bad.
And
nobody takes a good yearbook photo.
You took a good yearbook photo. Look. Are these people still together?
Yep.
No.
Every single one of them.
Wow.
I don't remember you ever dating anyone in high school.
It's because I look like that. That guy doesn't date.
Well, did you have a crush on anybody? You must have.
Maybe.
Who?
It's not important.
Come on, please.
I'm not telling. I don't kiss and tell.
Oh, from the sounds of it, you never kissed her.
Wow.
He loves you.
That's really sweet scene.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
It looks so good.
Thank you. I love love. And in my normal life, I actually have been known to play matchmaker. I meet people even just for an instant, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have the perfect person for you. So this role is just me.
And doing that, playing matchmaker dates sort of all the way back to high school. And we got a picture of your real high school photo. So let's take a look at that.
Which is, by the
why
way,
are you embarrassed? That looks like...
Who takes a high school picture? That is gorgeous.
That's from like a fashion magazine or something. That can't be your high school
Straight up
photo.
glamour shot.
That's 11th grade. Yep, 11th
So you were
grade,
setting your
Jessica.
friends up. You just have that little
I
knowing.
always do. I still do, and I
The
love
knowing.
it. I just want people to be happy and find their person, and yeah, I love it.
And not just like you said earlier, not just your friends being set up. You want your family to be happy.
Yes.
Your dad and your uncle in particular. You were talking a little bit earlier that you put them in the movie, but your dad's lifelong dream was to be a drummer, and you put him in the movie playing drums.
Playing a drummer. It was so sweet. He's never picked drumsticks up in his life, and he got to set. And then he kind of realized he actually had to play drums when he got there. I also had one of my best girlfriends visiting, and so I threw her in as a female singer to lip sync one of my songs.
That you wrote,
that
by the way. I just want to emphasize that. I know you
you.
mentioned that earlier, but that's you did a lot.
That was, well, it was challenging for me because I've actually never written for a male singer before, and it's for Wes's character, and I sing at the end, and that song is going to come out on iTunes the night that it airs, which is awesome.
And I want to point one thing out too. You said obviously your dad was in there playing drums, dream of his, never picked up drumsticks before, which is a little surprising to me because he's the kind of guy who sounds like, man, he has a dream and he does it because he's inspired you. He is a pretty amazing man. Tell us some of the ways that he's inspired you through the years.
The most inspiring role model. I look up to him so much, and he's so positive. He holds the teenage record for running across Canada, which is
running across Canada.
So Canada's very big.
The second largest country, I believe, in the world.
Yeah, so he
if I'm not
did
mistaken.
it in 81 days. When he
From
was
one side to the other?
One side to the other. I think it's equivalent to, I don't even know how, like 3 marathons a day, I think.
3 marathons a day for 81 days.
They call him Dan the Man. And if you're ever doubting yourself, or if you're having a day where you're just down, you can call him and you get off the phone and you feel invincible.
I call him Dan the Superman.
And he actually sends me these daily affirmations every day called Danisms. So every morning I wake up to a Danism a day.
Look at that.
And they're quotes to get me through life and through the day.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I love your dad.
He's great.
And they're all still very supportive of you. I know you gathered all your friends and family to celebrate the movie and have a very special screening. Tell us about it.
Yes, it was so cool. But yeah, I threw a 90s prom screening for some family and friends because it opens up in the 90s with us. That's my girlfriend's baby. He wore a little tuxedo.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
That's actually the guy that I wrote the music with for the film in there as well.
So that was your screening party?
Yeah, and that's Miranda, who plays Stephanie in the film. So I had everyone dressed 90s style. We had the Zach Morris phone. We had everything you could imagine from the 90s, from ring pops to... literally anything you could possibly imagine.
That is my dream come true.
Yeah.
Mine's much smaller than your father's running across Canada. I just went to a 90s party.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. There was NSYNC playing and 90s music videos everywhere.
Debbie's next birthday.
Yeah, I think have I inspired something?
You did inspire something. Oh, that would be so awesome. Jessica, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
For being
Great
you know
to
what?
see you.
Now I know where you get all this amazingness from. You know, it started at home with your family.
Thank you.
Your parents are so great, too. Thank you, Jessica. Be sure to watch Jessica in Over the Moon in Love this Saturday, October 5th at 9/8 Central, right here on Hallmark Channel. And tune in later this week when Wes Brown stops by to chat with us all about it as well. And you can also keep up with all of our amazing premieres on our Hallmark Movie Checklist app, where you can add movies to your watch list, you can view trailers, and so much more. It's free on iOS and Android devices.
All right, well, coming up next, a deliciously tart take on apple pies. Now, Jessica, I think you need to stick around for this.
Oh, you don't have to ask me
All right.
twice. I am obsessed with dessert.
And all of you at home, you can do too. We'll see you in a second.
Oh, God.